everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Stranger Things Season 3 Episode 6. If you want to watch our uncut series reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode, we continued on when we left off with Steve, Robin, Erica and Dustin trapped in the lift. They landed and some guys came in and they managed to use one of the things they found in the boxes, this like jar full of green juice. They used that to stop the door and they managed to escape. And then they walked through this massively long corridor, and when they finally got to civilization, they found their way into the communications room and knocked this guy out. And then they saw a stairwell and they went up there and they saw this even bigger communications room where it had this like big electrical device ripping through the gate. So like it looked like it was a little bit open, so it's either in the process of opening the gate or it's keeping the gate open, because we know that there's stuff that's already escaped from it. Also, Nancy and Jonathan are now with the majority of the children. They have teamed up finally and they made their way to the hospital because they were trying to find Mrs. Driscoll, but then it looked like she had escaped and Nancy's two superiors at work were there who are very heavily infected and almost killed Nancy and Jonathan, but thankfully they both won their respective bites, and because they were tethered together, every time they inflicted pain on one, the other got hurt. And they melted down into that goo and then they merged, and boy oh boy, it has created a whole new being.
It is a monster in all the sense of the word. Like, oh, that fight between like Jonathan and one of the guys and then Nancy trying to get rid of the other, it was quite intense, I have to say. And oh god, I think they might have broken Jonathan's back in the process of it, but it was really entertaining. And the goo is so gross, and I think we are learning more and more about it. It is slow, but we found out that if the more they infect people, when one gets hurt, a lot of them get hurt, and it just reduces their power. So that's something, we know properly now. And it makes sense, because if it's putting its individual pieces of goo in people, that's what I'd like to call it, it's going to reduce the power of all of them, because it's sharing it across a lot more people, an army as it's building. So yeah, that is good to know, and how they're going to stop this thing eventually. Because it's growing. There is more and more people getting infected by this horrible stuff, and we don't want an army, because then that's going to make everyone's lives so much harder, and someone might die in the process of this, which I hope isn't the case.
And I also have a lot more answers to our questions, because I went back to episode 1 and it looks like we missed some stuff there. So the Russian guy, I can't remember if they said his name, but the one that's like, the big guy, the big one that beat up Hopper, he was the guy that killed the person who made the machine in episode 1 that failed. So he was right there from the start. Oh really? I didn't know.
Yeah, he looked the same.
I thought it was the leader that killed him, but it was him. Anyway, with the rats, when they tried that first machine, a big bit of smoke came out, and I assume that bit of smoke was what has infected the rats. And with the rats, and I think the rats had like this little army first. They basically practiced what it wanted to do on humans on the rats first. So they had them eating fertilizer, and then there was this shot of the rats all scurrying as soon as they got a message. So it was like they created a rat army first, which exploded into goo, and then they started infecting people from that goo. And also last episode, Alexei, who is the guy that created the contraption, has now he got kidnapped by Hopper and Joyce, and he actually seems to be really wholesome.
He is, like, seeing him chow down a Coke, it was quite wholesome to watch. Like, he does seem like he's got a moral compass. He when we saw him the first time, he looked like he didn't want to be doing his job, but he was. So he is part of the problem, so I can't let him off for that. But it does look like he is cooperating with Joyce and Hopper a little bit. But, I mean, obviously it's hard with the language barrier. So, yeah, I think it's good that they've got him, because I think with his help, they can actually stop this thing.
Hopefully so, if he decides to change teams, but he is at heavy risk of being killed by his superiors if he changes sides, I imagine. I don't know if he'll make it to the end of the season, I'll be honest.
I mean, I'm not too bothered either way, but it was nice knowing him.
And I can't remember if there was anything to do with Billy last episode.
I was literally about to mention it. I don't think he was in it at all.
I didn't even notice at the time, but I can't remember if he was, so...
I don't think he was at all, and that lifeguard girl as well, I don't think she was either.
No.
We might see them this episode, what they're doing to increase this army.
I don't understand. You've seen this before?
Not exactly.
Then what exactly?
Robin's about to know.
It's really bad.
Like end of the human race as we know it kind of bad.
Where's your Russian friend?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. She!
Ah!
Well done, Steve! Talk about hide!
They're so outnumbered.
I know! How are they still alive? Go on, Dustin! Yeah! They need to stop it!
You don't want to go there.
I feel sorry for the little girl, Lucas's sister. She's so innocent in all this.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Shut up, Dustin! I guess they did have to sacrifice themselves, because if Dustin goes, he knows what's gone on. Yeah, Will knows.
Oh.
Why haven't they found Nancy and Jonathan? I know, Jonathan, stab it or something! Bitch! Your hospital's overrun by a monster!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's horrible. It is horrible.
This is a mind player's physical form now. This is horrific.
Oh no, he's going onto the door!
Oh my god, I thought it had just given up.
Why is she not running?
Can you just step on the goo? Oh, what the
Nancy,
hell?
run!
Oh god, this is actually really scary.
God bloody hell, make it a grip. Oh, God, oh my God.
Oh, it's gonna spit in her mouth, it's gonna spit in her mouth. Oh.
Oh my God, she's good.
Thank God for 11. 11 is never allowed to die.
I know. Can't die though,
Yeah.
it will just go down the drain, yeah.
What happens if they touch the goo?
That's the thing, you risk it like going into you, don't you?
Oh, look at it travelling.
It's so horrible. How do you do it? Do you have to burn it or something? Like, to get rid of it? Oh my God. Ooh, that's not
It
good.
just reconnected to some...
It's time.
Oh god, it's time for war.
Ooh, is that Russian?
It sounds like Latin to me.
We want you to find it.
Let me explain something to you. This man is a moron.
No, it's not.
Bring some backup with you this time.
I know.
Back up.
Some comrades. Since last time he got the better of you.
Yeah, that was
Do
embarrassing.
you think you're in a position of power here, sir?
Oh my God! Oh my God! The mayor is gonna die.
I didn't mean that.
You shouldn't
Jesus.
kill him.
One day to find this man for me. Not if you understand.
Oh my God, he can't not, you're strangling him.
Эти твои генераторы. Куда они подают питание? Уж точно не в торговый центр.
Фу, это же клубника.
He did ask for cherry.
Yeah, come on, Hopper. Like, this is just easy.
Tell him that it all tastes the goddamn same.
Hopper's about to blow an artery in a minute.
Придурку, что это не одно и то же. И что я хочу вишню.
It really
Are
isn't
you
the same, to be
serious?
fair.
Respectfully disagrees.
No.
I'm just giving him an opportunity to get his own. Damn. Cherry Slurpee.
Hopper.
Don't leave him out there, we need
You're
our
gonna
answers.
lose him.
yesterday in the woods. He could have escaped, but he didn't.
Well, he's done it now.
Because he's scared.
No, he's not.
I give him 30 seconds before he comes knocking on that door. Right back into it.
He wants a big hopper hug.
I believe he has started the car.
Oh God, Hopper does not admit when he's done wrong, does he?
No, he doesn't.
I believe he is now driving away.
Come on, just leave it alone.
Come on.
Oh, he was right.
Oh, call my bluff.
Wow.
Freaking right.
Don't we look like idiots?
I know. I didn't expect it.
He says he likes strawberry too.
Oh.
All this over a fucking Slurpee.
All that shit you told me. Lucas was there?
Yeah.
My brother, Lucas Charles Sinclair?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Don't blame her. She knows
tears
her
down
brother
her
all her
brother
life.
to the very end.
Yeah.
Oh no! Steve is gonna end the season being beaten up again. He
I know
always
this
has
guy.
a bloody face in the final episodes.
Nobody knows about it. Nobody saw us. You could just let us go, all right? And I'm not.
If nobody saw you, they can kill you.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really go for you there, Steve.
Who do you work for?
He doesn't work for anyone. He works for this ice cream.
No, seriously.
Oh, that's a knockout punch, that. What are they doing with Robin?
That's what I just thought. Surely they're not doing this to her.
What did you do to him? What did you do?
Oh, now that was cold, bro.
I think your friend needs a doctor.
We have the very best.
He's really scary.
Oh,
that was a bad idea, Robin.
Oh.
You're going to regret that, Zook.
She's looking, but she's not finding anything, obviously.
Oh, she's so small.
The mind is a big place, I suppose. Remember when they had to do like the deprivation tank? And,
Yeah.
and all
In the
she does
swimming
now.
pool.
It can't be good enough to be in there for
Oh,
this
that's
long.
gross.
You need to relax.
What if she gets brain damage or something?
They've been feeding on these chemicals since this started, and what, they just stop out of the blue?
Maybe they have all the chemicals they need.
Did the mind flayer just suddenly stop infecting people? And even if the flayed are monsters now, why can't Elle find them? Your own person, fully capable of making her own decisions.
She's
She
risking
has
her
a
life
point,
for
though.
no reason.
For
Yeah,
no
but
reason.
Mike's only
Mike
looking
flayed
out
her
for her
there doing God knows
safety.
what.
I get both
Killing,
their points.
Flaying.
Elle has saved the world twice, and Mike still doesn't trust
You
her.
want to talk about
Why does
trust, really?
Max have
After you
to
made
do all
11
this?
spy on us? You're treating her like some kind of machine when she's not a machine, and I don't want her to die looking for the Flayed when they've obviously vanished off the face of the earth. Please just come up with a new plan because I love her and I can't lose her again.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
interesting.
finally something cute.
I don't know if 11 knows what love is. Like,
Found who?
It requires much strength.
oh wow, they've made diagrams and everything.
Wow.
Those
Hoffa's
houses
gone
like
through a
the
lot
one
of
we
cigarettes.
found, they're located
Stress
near
is
a
real.
transformer.
In fact, they all have their all smoking.
Yeah.
They had to come to where the
what?
I don't understand what he's saying.
I thought you were fluent.
Are my free translation services not
Yeah,
good
come
enough
on,
because
pattern
Don't
up.
know
let's go
every
ahead and file a
word.
complaint.
Right up my ass!
What is Smirnoff doing?
He's showing me.
He needs to stop calling him that. It's quite racially insensitive.
They're using this energy break through
Yeah, it's what we
the
saw
barrier
in, you know, Dustin and Steve. It's that
a doorway.
an opening, a gate.
A doorway between
Yeah.
worlds.
He is shitting it now.
Hawkins, this door had been opened once. It was still healing.
Ah, so it was weak.
He says it is opening.
Oh no. This has just confirmed all my worst fears.
Where are you going?
To call our children.
Oh, your children are in the thick of it.
Hopper's diet is atrocious.
Yeah, it really is.
He feeds off cigarettes and alcohol.
He is now naked.
Unprotected.
Sorry, exposed, compromised.
I will get you to your key.
It's so protected.
He likes your courage. You remind him of a fat Rambo.
Rude.
It's so rude.
In an underground fortress designed by the greatest Russian minds, guarded by their greatest warriors.
Well, Steve and Robin are there.
Steve, yeah, a bunch of kids got in there, so...
Do you know how to drive?
How hard can it be? Max did it.
Oh no.
Seriously thought they just leave keys in there?
There's gotta be a spare.
You gotta learn how to pick a lock.
I feel like Erica's gonna like nail it or something. Like,
What is she
Erica?
doing though?
What the hell is that?
Oh
A deadly weapon.
my god.
oh, that might actually stun the demon.
I was thinking it would stun the people.
Ears are ringing and I can't really breathe. My eye feels like it's about to pop out of my skull.
Yeah,
You
it
don't
looks
look
like
so
it.
good.
No, I'm pretty good.
But he's been through this before.
Did you see those scissors? Yeah, well, I think that if we move at the same time, we could get over
Yeah,
there.
we need a bit of
And then maybe
teamwork
I could
here.
kick the table and knock them into your lap. Okay, that worked.
Okay.
All right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, holy shit! This is gonna work.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't cry, Robin.
I think she's laughing.
Yeah.
Are you laughing?
I'm gonna die in a secret Russian base with Steve the Hair Harrington. Too trippy, man.
She was in-
and Thursdays, so you were always
They were in the same class. He never noticed her.
You always
But she did. And now she's sounding really creepy.
Do you even remember me from that class?
Nope.
Of course you don't.
He used to be so horrible.
You were a real asshole, you know that?
Yup.
Yeah, I know. Everything that people tell you is important. Everything that people say you should
I know when
care
you're out
about
of
is
school,
all
those
just-
things change drastically. No longer the popular kid.
I liked being your schmuck.
Is this
It was fun
paving
while
the
it
way
lasted.
for these two now?
I know, it's obvious. Those two will get together.
What is this doctor going to do?
Try telling the truth this time, yes?
He's going to remove one of his
To make
eyeballs.
your visit with that
What is
other
that
both
blue
less
stuff?
painful.
This might be scarier than the monster.
I know, these guys can do real damage. It's like planting a chip in it.
that thing? It will help you talk.
What?
Oh!
He's staying in his room on the 4th of July? No, that's not normal.
He wants us to find him.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If we go to Billy, then the rest of the flayed know where we are.
We'll know that they're coming, and we will kick their flayed butts.
You mean Elle will kick their butts?
Oh yeah.
We have to find the source.
Billy knows it. Billy's been there. We can't go to Billy. But I think there's another way.
Do tell.
Mind Flayer is in him.
He can't hurt me.
He's gonna.
Not in there.
Is she gonna go in
We
his
don't know that.
mind?
I need you to trust me.
So it's exactly like when she saw her mum's past. She's going to try and do the same with Billy.
Billy saw her when she was in this mind palace.
Yeah.
So, how's that gonna work? Ugh, what is he doing to his body? That's disgusting.
I want to see what happened.
Is it gonna work? He's so tapped, there's no humanity left in him.
I think there is.
Oh god, what's going on now?
Oh no!
Oh, here we
he's
are.
showing her. He's showing her. Billy is still in there. How the hell has she landed here? What the hell?
Whoa, she's at the beach somewhere? Like, what? Ooh, who is this?
A woman?
Oh my god, is that Billy?
There's a boy.
Aww. Childhood memory, this is so cute.
Dad's
Oh, yeah, 'cause
always
his-
mad now.
He's abusive, isn't he, the dad? Oh, is something bad gonna happen here?
Oh my god, did she die saving him or something?
California.
Is this
It's memory.
his birth mum? Why is that yet?
Why is that the source? Is it because that's the source of his pain?
Tell Owens that the Ruskies are opening the gate. Now he'll know what that means. Not about the Ruskies, but about the gate. Tell him that there's an entrance at Star Court Mall. Your message will be relayed.
What was that?
What are you doing?
Him again.
Philadelphia Public Library.
Yes, hello. This is Antique Chariot's partner, Wheelbarrow. You're gonna get up off your ass and you're gonna go find Owen, tell him what's going on. We don't have time to talk about it, neither does he. He's gotta get to Hawkins and he's gotta bring his men right now.
I love it when Joyce goes off on people.
This poor guy, he's been compromised.
Normal. Yeah.
Did she get injected?
To both of them.
Yeah, they must have done.
Oh god.
It's only fair.
Oh no, is it like some sort of high? Because people say the truth when they're drunk a lot of the time or high.
They aren't working for anyone, so there's no harm. Oh my god, they've got full teeth. They're going to start pulling teeth.
Who do you work for?
The Scoops.
He genuinely does though.
How did you find us?
Totally by accident.
No, just believe him, he did.
It's not a lie.
Hey.
Not fingernails, no!
No, stop it. Oh.
You broadcast that stupid spy shit all over town and we picked it up on our Cerebro and we cracked it in a day.
Yeah, you idiots.
And now people know you're here.
Oh, you should have told them that.
Well, Dustin knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
Dustin
God's
Henderson.
sake, Steve!
Dustin Henderson.
No!
He's probably calling Hopper, and Hopper's calling the
No!
US.
Oh!
I bet that's Dustin and Erica.
Oh! The green goo, where did that come from? Oh, yes, Dustin!
Get ready to run.
Oh my god, Dustin is an actual hero. God, is it snowing now? We're really in Billy's memories right now.
Wait, you're afraid you're gonna get hurt? Is that it? What did I raise? A pussy for a son?
No wonder he has such anger issues.
Run like you always do.
Just glare there from hell.
I told you I was with Wendy.
Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying to
Oh, he's got so much trauma.
Continue.
Wait for me! Don't hurt her! No! Don't hurt her! Bastard!
Oh!
Please, Mom, don't do this. Please come home.
She left him.
So that's why he's so angry. The one woman he loved left him. What's going on, Howie? This is the
warehouse.
hut. Yeah, where he crashed the car.
I still don't know how.
I know, I
That
know.
happened to his
I'm
windscreen.
hoping we can get an answer to that in a minute.
I think I found it. The source.
Where, Elle? Where are you?
Rimbolt?
Rimborn. Steelworks.
Found it. 6522 Cherry Oak Drive.
That's close.
Elle, we found it. Get out of there. Get out.
She literally fell into his head.
I know, literally. That's so sad. Billy's memories are cursed.
Mike?
Oh, where
Where
are they
they all
gone?
gone?
They wouldn't leave without her. Where is she? She didn't go back.
Oh.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have looked for me. Because now I see you.
Oh.
Now we can all see you. You are going to have to let us stay.
Oh, children.
No, what?
All this time, we've been building it. We've been building it for you.
Fuck off if it was of her.
Has it been wanting to stop her all this time because she closed the gate?
They've got quite an army.
Time to end it.
And her.
We're going to end you.
Yeah.
We are going to end everyone.
Oh, but he's crying.
Because he doesn't, there's that 10% of humanity in Billy that doesn't want it to happen. It's just the way he was.
Oh, it's gonna get so
gross.
big, it's gonna get so big. I don't want to watch the last 2 episodes because this monster is gonna be absolutely nightmare inducing.
It's gonna be like that giant spider, isn't it? No!
Oh, Mrs. Driscoll!
Oh, he's got some shoulders on him, Jesus Christ!
Oh, it's too big for the building. Oh my god, stop. Oh,
They're too late.
I'm actually so scared of this thing.
Why are you so scared of it, mate? It's not that scary.
It is. It's a giant spider, Emma. I made it go.
I don't like the sliminess of it and the squelching noises. That's the only scary thing for me.
Like, the Mind Flayer before was just this, like, thing that wasn't really physical. It was like this tornado in the sky that looked like a spider. This is like an actual 10,000-foot spider.
I don't know how on earth they are going to destroy that thing, because Elle alone, I don't think she can do it. She barely did it for the last time, like, and that was a struggle. So this thing is massive. I think she needs to teach her ways to somebody else at least to, like, help destroy this thing, because she can't do it on her own.
I don't think you can just teach it to someone. She had to go through a lot of torture to get to this place.
She did. Maybe there's other numbers out there we can recruit.
That's what I was thinking. I'd love for that, to, like, have other children come in, or, well, other people of the children come through.
Not number 7, was it? Was number 7 that episode? Was that her?
8, I think
8.
it was 8.
Number 8. Yeah, I mean, I think she'll be preoccupied in jail, but if there's anyone else out there, you know, give us a helping hand. It'll be really appreciated, because this is I mean, the Russian army they've got here, like, this big scary dude, and I'm sure they've got other backup, they're gonna get killed, surely. Like, opening this gate again. I don't know if that has correlations between the Mind Flayer existing, because that's still a big question mark. We get the source is the steelworks, but how did it start? Like, how did the goo form? Like, I don't know.
Like I said, when the Russians tried to opening the gate originally, that big puff of smoke came out, so, like, something must have burst through, right, and so that I think was what caused it. That went after the rats and all that stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, so it is the Russians' fault. Good to know. But yeah, they did say the gate was still healing from the last time Elle closed it.
Yeah.
So we need these gates sealed shut and done. Like, that's the only way we're going to stop this. But I don't know how we're going to get rid of this army and this big Mind Flayer. We need to defeat that first. Maybe Will could help. He has some, like, sort of sixth sense. Like, when his neck and, you know, he feels when it's around. Maybe he could help. He has a experience in it. I don't know what to do, but it's getting out of hand.
I just want to say first off, though, that 11 is so selfless. Like, she really went through the most this episode.
Honestly,
yeah. She went to the empty for the whole episode, and it worked. She deserved so much, but, like, she's doing this. Mike did have a point when he said that they rely on her too much, because she is the only person that truly can stop this, and she's doing this all for the people that she loves. She's doing this all for them and the rest of the world, and if anyone's going to die in this, it is her, because she exerts herself so much, and also now we know that she is the main target of the army, because she is the biggest threat.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think that Millie Bobby Brown always does such an amazing portrayal. Like, truly one of the best actresses of the current generation. Like, she's
in everything now, isn't she?
Season.
Like,
yeah.
I see her all over the place. Yeah, she's done well. And as this is, I think, her first proper, like, real stab at TV, like, she's an amazing actress. And yeah, she deserves all of what she's got.
And the actor that plays Billy as well, like, you're right, I think it was the Mind Flayer talking, but, like, you can see that Billy is still in there really struggling with all of this. Even though he seemed like such a horrible guy, we now see the root of all his pain and why he is the way he is, and he actually is, well, he has a heart in there, and he is still a person at the end of the day, and he doesn't want all this to be happening to him, but he doesn't have control over his own body. And he just has to watch it.
It was so harrowing watching his memories, because they really have shaped who he is today. an asshole.
Oh, I cannot believe his mom just left him there.
That's what's really troubling me. I thought something bad happened, but yeah, she was obviously a victim of abuse from her husband at the time. But
and left her son in that environment, though.
I know it's really hard to put a blame on things when it comes to that, but I don't know why she didn't take Billy with her. If you're gonna run with him. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, it happens in modern life. You know, things like this happen, and yeah, it's really hard. So I don't know why she didn't take him, but there must have been a reason. She never came back, and that's why he's so angry all the time. He's angry at his mom for leaving him, and he's angry at the world.
Dad.
Yeah, angry at his dad for being such an abusive asshole, and then just angry at the world for doing him so terribly. He's had a terrible upbringing, you know, with his dad. So that's why he's so horrible. Like, there's a method to the madness. So I know why, well, we've got context why he is the way he is. And that's probably why he was such a perfect host for the Mind Flayer, because he is so mentally scarred from his childhood, which is sad. It is sad, and I kind of hope when this ends that Billy does come back, like that he isn't infected anymore, because I kind of want him to have a redemption arc, like he, you know, is nice to Max and, you know, rebuilds his life. I'm kind of rooting for that, because he is quite interesting. And I do want a wholesome moment between him and Max at least once. So, yeah.
I would love to see a redemption arc for him.
Yeah.
It is, like, it makes for such an interesting character and leaves you not knowing where to stand, because I feel so bad for his childhood. But I can't forget all the things that he's done as well. Like, he treats Max so horribly. He's no better than his dad in that regard. He was horrifically racist to Lucas, and was going to beat him up just for hanging out with Max, and he's a literal, like, child. He has done some truly horrible things, but when you see the pain that he holds inside of himself, you just naturally feel bad for people like that. And I don't like it when I'm so conflicted about people like that. It's really difficult. It's like when you hear about murderers and things like that, and they had a horrific upbringing. It's like you feel sad for that part of them, but they also commit such horrible things. How can you forgive them? And, like, especially in Max's position, I don't know if I would be able to forgive Billy for the way that he's treated me, even knowing all the pain that he's been through.
Yeah, I totally get it, and you are right. An upbringing really does determine who you are as a person, and we've seen that here in Stranger Things. It is unforgivable, some of the things he's done, but I'm hoping a redemption is on the horizon if we all survive this, because I mean, a sorry isn't going to be any good. He needs to prove, you know, that he's a better person. So yeah, I don't know what Billy's fate is, but I'm hoping he redempts his bad behaviour. Redeems his bad behaviour. Yeah, that's the word.
Oh my god, and Dustin and Erica MVPs. Hello.
Honestly.
They saved Steve and Robin.
Literally, Dustin is such a hero. Like, Erica is so smart as well. Like, she is a queen. She's so smart. She's always, like, one step ahead as well. Like, she can keep up with them and all this crazy madness that she's been thrown into. Like, all she said she'd do was climb through the elevator shaft for them, and look what she's been thrown into. Like, she's amazing, and I think Lucas is gonna be so shook when he finds out what his sister's been through as well.
She's gonna be just as shook as she was when she found out he was involved. Alexei, Hopper, and all that stuff. The fact that Hopper was right, I'm still shook. Like, I so thought he was gonna get his ego knocked down a punch, because there was no way in hell I thought that Alexei was going to change his heart and turn around before he even left the premises. But man, he had every right to be smug, because he called it to a T.
That was so unexpected. I like when I saw him driving out, I thought he's gonna go. But no,
I was like, he's gonna run off and live his best life somewhere else, away from everyone.
I know, he could just disappear, but I think there's a part of him that knows what's going on is very wrong and he wants to change and go on the good team.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they have chipped him or something so that they can trace his location if he tries to escape.
I thought that was what they were going to do with Steve when they had that needle injection. I thought they were going to put a chip in his brain or something. But no, it was just like drugs. Like,
then again, saying that, it is the 80s and I don't know if they had that stuff back then.
Who knows, yeah. I'm hoping and praying that Robin and Dustin, they all get out with Steve, everyone, they all get out of there because, you know, that place is a fortress and they have a hell of a story to tell everybody else. And I want the group reunited. It's always better when they're together.
Yes, of course.
They have the gang have a lot to catch up on with what's been going on with Dustin, Steve, Robin and Erica.
Yeah, there's so much. Like, the kids don't even know about the Russians and all that.
They don't. Hopper and Joyce are ahead. They know about the Russians and everything, obviously.
But none of them know about the monster.
They don't. They don't know about the monster. Everyone knows specific things, and we need a group meeting because we need to get everyone up on the same page.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching our reaction to Season 3, Episode 6 of Stranger Things. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 7. Bye!
Bye!
Sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste like